This is the Pixel Watch 3 45mm size in the hazel color. On the front of our box here is a representation of the size and color that we purchased. On the side it says Google Pixel Watch 3 45mm Wi-Fi version. And here on the back, I'll pause and let you read whatever you would like. Let's go ahead and unbox this. We have some compartments inside. This has the watch and the charging cable. And this has the bands. So let's go ahead and take a look at the watch first. Let me zoom in here a little bit. So there's our first look here. Take this out of the way. All right, so here's a really close zoom in for you. Here's the front of the Pixel Watch 3 45mm. As you can see, you can't really tell the color so much just here on the crowns. Let me go ahead and try to zoom in or show you off that crown here. All right, so there's the side with the crown and the side button. And we have the same band attachment mechanism as previous. And I'll try to just show off that hazel color for you. I would describe it more as a dark gray. All right, and here's a close-up of the back of the Pixel Watch 3 45mm. It just has some information about the features and specs, and it also has this same sensor that we've seen in the Pixel Watch 2, although Google has said that they've improved their algorithm for running. So I'm personally not a runner, but I do a lot of hiking and walking, and I will definitely be testing out the heart rate accuracy of this Pixel Watch 3 for those and other activities. So if you're interested in my heart rate accuracy results, consider subscribing if you want to not miss those videos. So yeah, on the side here we have the side button, the crown, and the microphone. And over here we have the speaker. All right, so let's see what else came inside of the box here. Underneath the watch, we actually get the charging cable inside this box. All right, and here we have a close-up on the charging cable that's included inside of the box. We do have USB Type-C on one end, and on the other end, this attaches magnetically to the back of your watch. So one thing you need to know is it will only attach in one direction. And the way I remember which direction it is I line up the cord that's coming out of this puck with the crown here on the watch. So like this, so that these are lined up. And then as long as you just bring it toward the back, it should attach magnetically. And I'll show you here, if you give it a few wiggles, it's actually a pretty secure magnetic connection, so that's really good. Now, one thing that is not included inside the box is a power adapter. So if you don't already have a USB-C to wall adapter, something that looks like this, I'll go ahead and link my favorite here in the description below. But this allows you to plug in the USB-C here, and then you can attach this to your wall prong or other power source. All right, so I'm going to put all that charging to the side, and let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit again, and we're going to take a look at what came on this side of the box. So let's see if I can take this off nicely. And it looks like here we have the Hazel Active band. So this is the top section that you'll use no matter what. And then it looks like this is going to be the small sized, denoted by the little S here. And under this, it looks like we have some instructions for how to attach the bands. And in the bottom here, we have our large size band denoted by that L. And I think that's all that's in the box there. So I'll give you kind of a close-up here on the bands. So you can see that the large size is a little bit larger and the holes here are moved down a little bit. And I'll try to just give you a little close-up so you can kind of see what the colors look like and such. It is a nice material. It has a soft outer coating, which I really do like the feel of. But unfortunately for my skin, which is, I guess, more on the sensitive side, I do get a rash from this Google Pixel Watch Active band within a few days of wearing it, even with washing it at least every day and definitely after every workout. So I personally will be using some other bands, and I'll do another video reviewing the other bands that I'm trying out once I've used them a little bit more. But just so you know, that's how what I think about the Active band here. It might work for you, but if you have sensitive skin, it might not. So let's go ahead and try to attach these to the watch. All right, so this right here is called the band release button. You can use it for attaching and releasing the band, not to be confused with the side button, which is what you use to interact with the watch. So this band release button can be pushed down. And when you're putting the band on, you're actually going to want to use this part of the band to push the button down. Now, after you do that, you're going to slide the band into place. So let me see if I can show this on video here clearly and in focus for you. So I'm going to first press the button down with the band, and then I'm going to slide. And you kind of hear a little click, and you can give it kind of a tug left and right and make sure it's in there securely. And you can see how that attaches to the watch here now that the band button is in place. So let me show you that again on the other side, and maybe I'll back out just a little bit. So now on this side, I'm going to use this part of the band, this part, to press in on this band release button. I'm going to try to hold it a different way so I can try to show you this a little bit better. So I'm going to press in here. See how I'm pressing with the band? All right, and now I'm going to rotate. And there, I heard a little click and saw it, felt it go into place. Now for taking off the bands, it's a little bit more simple, but you have to use your own finger now to press this button and then kind of slide the band the opposite direction over the button and then pull it away from the watch. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to press down here. Now I'm going to slide it over and then pull out. Let me show you again on the other side. Press this button in. See how it's pressed in? I'm going to slide the band over and then take it out. Now I have been going a little slowly just to show you the exact steps and everything, but I just want to show you that once you get the hang of it, it does go by a little bit quicker. That's how quickly I put it on, and now I can go ahead and do the same to take it off. Sometimes I feel like taking off takes a little bit longer for some reason. And there we go. All right, so the only other thing that I didn't go over so far are these papers that come in the box, and essentially it's a regulatory guide and a quick little quick start guide here that you can pause and look at if you'd like. But right now I'm going to go ahead and do my setup so I can get this watch display turned on and have something to show for you, and then I'm going to put it on my wrist so you can see what it looks like on my wrist. All right, so I just finished setting my watch up. If you want to see me do that, I'll link that video at the end of this video or in the description below. Otherwise, this is the 45mm Google Pixel Watch 3 with the matte Hazel case and the Hazel Active band. And this is what it looks like on my wrist, which is about 6.75 inches or 175mm or 17.5 centimeters. If you found this video helpful, you might want to consider subscribing for more Pixel Watch 3 videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.